All right, hi guys, I'm here. Now I'm talking into your eardrums. What's up? Welcome in. I hope you had a good Christmas. Hi, hello. Okay, now I'm back. Now I'm here. Can we hear? Yeah, okay. I just looked over and my microphone is like halfway across the room. Sup, guys? Okay, let me read some subs. Truslium, thank you so much for the tier 3! Tier 3 for 4 whole months. Thank you, thank you. Shake it, chat. True. And you guys are shaking it great. Holy moly! Count Grims! I see that at the top. I'm not caught up. But thank you so much for the 10 gifted. Thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness. Seasons, Greasons. Thank you. A Christmas gift for us all. The gift of no ads. Thank you so much, Count Grims. Very, very kind. Okay, and we have a hype train level 6. Holy macaroni. Thank you, guys. Okay, I'm catching up. Welcome in, guys. I'm up in the chat. I'm not current. Fishbot888, thank you for the tier 2 for 9 months of Twitch. Baby, you did it. You've conceived 9 months tier 2. A tier 2 Twitch babby. Very impressive. Very impressive. Thank you, Fishbot. Thank you for being here. Dragon Pit 1234, thank you for the tier 1 for 10 whole months. 10 whole months. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm catching up. I'm definitely catching up. I'm almost there. We're so close. We're so close to catching up. I'm doing it. Well, if it isn't Giwi T Worm. What does the T stand for? What does the T stand for? Okay. If you rearrange Giwi, you get Ouija. That's true. And you know, back in the day, people used to point that out when we played Among Us together, but Ouija hasn't played Among Us in a while. We should get him back in there. Axro, thank you so much for gifting a tier 3? A tier 3 sub to Axionius? Holy moly macaroni. That's very, very generous. A tier 3? Enjoy those gold dumpies, dude. Hell yeah. Very, very generous. Thank you so much. Okay, and I'm almost current. We're almost there. Awesome sauce. YT, thank you for the tier 1 for 2 whole months. Thank you. Very, very much appreciate. Hi. Shellbell, welcome back for your 25th stream streak. Muffin521, thank you for the tier 1 for 9 months of Twitch. Babby. That's right. Shake it. 9 whole months. Thank you so much. Thank you, Muffin. A whole Twitch babby. Wow. A lot of Twitch babbies. I feel like maybe it lines up with when I debuted this model. Is like a lot of new friends like joined up then, and now it's been basically a whole year. That's so crazy to think about. Well, thank you for the 9 months, or almost a year, close to that, somewhere in that range. You know what I mean? Shadow Grantel, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 8 whole months. You're very close to Twitch, Babby. Wow, this really is my 8th Wormiversary. I never would have guessed that if it all goes right, it should also be a stream number 70 today. Big numbers racking up with the amazing Giwi. Welcome back for your 70th stream streak, Shadow Grantel, and thank you for the 8 months. Also, your girl Celeste, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. Guys, I'm not even current. Holy shit. And also, the hype train. Damn, level 7. Thank you so much. Damn, your girl Celeste, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. You're so kind. You're too kind. So generous. It's this holiday season. Mike is fucked up. I've now made it to the chat part where I realized my mic was fucked up. You sound like you're on the other side of the room. Yeah, okay. Wrong mic. No, it wasn't the wrong mic. It was the right mic. It was just on the other side of the room. Relax. Void's Aspect, welcome back for your 10th stream streak. Also says, Giwi, your mic. I know. It was over. It's back. And now, Count Grims, thank you again for the 10 gifted. Thank you. Hello, Giwi. I hope you had a good Christmas. Thank you, AZ Bite. I did. I'll talk about Christmas a little bit today. Yang Dragon, thank you for the 3 stream streak. Let's freaking go. Hello, Giwi. I'm here, and I am so sad I got voted out unfairly so much during Among Us. Giwi Eater 6, from what I understand, you were voted out fairly in Among Us, and it sounds like you just need to get good, buddy, okay? And I say this, you know, /pause, /affectionate, but you gotta get your head in the game. If you're getting voted out, that's on you, man. I heard you guys were playing Among Us for Monday. Wait, is it Monday? It's not. It's Saturday. Among Us Saturday. What the heck? In the Discord? I hope you're having fun. Leilania, welcome back for your 140th stream streak. Holy moly. That is, wait. Yeah, that's quite the streak, Leilania. Impressive numbers. And a Buzz Lobster 505, welcome back for your 40th stream streak. That's awesome. 40 is impressive. 40 is pretty good. Giwi got imposter 3 times in a row in Wiggler Mungie, and I almost clutched all 3 of them. Instead, I won only the first one. I think winning 1 out of 3 is still completely fine. I think that's still completely fine. I think that's still pretty good. Shadow Rantel, I now see it in the chat. Welcome back for your 70th stream streak. 70 streams in a row with my 8 month. That's like a nice, those are nice round numbers. Those are nice round numbers indeed. Finth, welcome back for your 10th stream streak. Welcome back. Giwi, my room must annually become a mess after all of Christmas gifts wanting to be sorted on my floor. Hey, it's a blessing to have that many Christmas gifts, okay? It's a blessing. That's nice. That's awesome, actually. Mamutov, welcome back for your 5th stream streak, and I'm almost current, guys. And Royal Jelly, thank you so much for the gifting that tier 1 to XP Crispy. Thank you, Royal Jelly. I appreciate it. Thank you for the gifted. And we're about current. And Nutty has 69. Welcome back for your 10th stream streak. Let's freaking go. That's awesome. Let's freaking go. Welcome in, guys. Hi. Okay, I'm now current with the chat. You may now chat, and I will see it currently. Yay. We're current. We're current. We did it. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. I hope you all, I said it before, I'll say it again. I hope you all had a really good Christmas. If you celebrate, and a relaxing time if you don't, the last couple of days. I had an interesting Christmas. I'll talk about it a little bit. I had a good time. Christmas Eve was really fun. So I was talking about this before. By the way, guys, the stream like structure today is gonna be like a bit of a yap. It's gonna be a yap sesh, and then maybe playing some games later. But it's gonna be yappening for quite some time. Maybe some tier lists and stuff. Oh my goodness, Ellie! Thank you so much for the raid. Ellie, hi! Welcome in, Ellie Raid. Hello. Hi, Ellie. What's up? I hope you had a wonderful stream. The yappening, yeah, I just started. I'm just gonna yap. I'm just gonna talk at you guys for an undisclosed amount of time until I run out of things to say, and then we'll do something else, you know what I mean? Ellie, I hope your stream was really good. Thank you for the raid, dude, and I also hope you had a wonderful holiday season as well. Hi, guys. Welcome in. I sure did. I hope you have a blast day. I will! I'm starting really late, so I'll probably be going pretty late. But I did. I got a lot of stuff done today. That's a lie. I watched a lot of anime today, and I did a little bit of stuff. Yeah, okay, that's more truthful. But a good day nonetheless. Thank you, Ellie. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas to you, too. On the final episode of My Hero Academia, no freaking way. I wasn't watching My Hero Academia. I never finished it, though. I heard that the ending was bad, and then Ross saw or read the manga and was like, actually, it's kind of good. So, hopefully you enjoy it. Thank you again, Ellie, and I hope you have a wonderful night. But yeah, guys, the stream structure today, I keep getting covered with a blanket, and I can't tell if you guys are like, aw, it's snowing, let's get cozy, or if you're like, put them away! Button it up! Button it up! We might end up, speaking of button it up, for those, if you know, you know, we might end up also getting the final ending of 5 Hearts Under One Roof 2. We're gonna get that. Tonight is the night, fellas! We're getting the Sausage Man ending tonight. I can feel it in my bones. It's gonna happen tonight. That is happening tonight. Tonight is the night. I think the ending is cute, but not what people wanted. Wait, what ending? Which ending? Oh, for My Hero Academia? Yeah, I mean, I don't want to spoil anything for the chatter that was saying they're about to watch the final episode. But it's interesting. It's interesting. I you know what? There's a lot of mixed reception on My Hero Academia. I only watched the first 2 seasons, so I'm not current. I will not be spoiling anything because I don't even know. Seth is loneless. Welcome back for your 5th stream streak. Have you watched Bleach? A long time ago when it was on like Cartoon Network, but I never got into it. I never got into Bleach. I'm nonplussed, but happy for Bleach fans that Orihime got into, and the other Bleach guys got into Fortnite recently. So happy for you guys. You guys got in before One Piece, which is pretty fucked up. But I am happy for Bleach fans. You know, you're thriving. You're thriving. Is this the stream conclusion of the Giwizzler arc? Yes, I will be rizzing my final paramour in 5 Hearts Under One Roof, Sausage Guy, and hopefully I can figure it out kind of fast. I already have the like guide opened up, so hopefully we can breeze through that and get it without too much confusion, because the guide is like highly confusing. But I'm gonna try my best. I'm making a game, Giwi. Do you think you can play it on stream? Unfortunately, this is self-promotion, so I already don't even play the games that I plan to play, so probably not, but like maybe, but probably not though. Whoa, mama! Well, hi, welcome in, Trader Andes. That's, you know what? True. At least she's honest, LMAO. Listen, I've promised to play a lot of games here on twitch.tv/Giwi, and I play about 1/5 of them. There's so many games where I'm like, guys, I want to play that. Guess what? I haven't. I haven't even gotten the endings for Silent Hill 2 Remake yet. I've gotten, like, what, 2 of the endings or whatever? I haven't even gotten all the endings, which I promised to do, which I gotta return to soon. I think I'm gonna get back into Silent Hill 2 soon, speaking of Silent Hill, because the fuck-ass Return to Silent Hill movie is coming out in January, and I'm gonna need to rinse my brain by playing the remake, which is actually good once that movie comes out. I will be seeing it on opening night, for sure, and I am going to be miserable. It's going to be terrible. It's gonna suck ass. The trailer actually makes me kick my feet in anger and yell and thrash around in my chair. Like, I'm actually gonna crash out super bad when that movie comes out, because it's gonna suck ass. But, so we're gonna need to play Silent Hill Remake afterwards so that I can, like, rinse my brain of that nonsense. Celionic Doodles, thank you for the tier 1! Thank you, I appreciate it. Very, very much appreciated. Giwi, why don't you just not go? I can't, okay, they can't just release a Silent Hill 2 movie and I don't go, Chokes. You don't understand. I'm compelled. I have to see it. I must. I love Silent Hill 2. It is my favorite game of all time, and if I don't see it, then I won't know what to be mad about. Also, you know, part of me, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, part of me really likes getting pissed off and being mad and complaining. So it's going to piss me off, but at least I'll have something to complain about for like months to come. And that's kind of a gift when you really think about it. A gift in itself for me. I'm a natural born complainer, and the silver lining to this situation is I can be mad about something for a while, you know? Rage bait the movie. I can already tell that fucking director is going to ruin the lore. I've already I can tell from the previews that he's changed it fully. He made it the same as the lore of his first Silent Hill movie, which was bad and not good, and he took everything out of context and got a lot of it wrong and just rewrote a bunch of stuff, and he still is up his own asshole and thinks that his Silent Hill lore is better than the original games, and it's not. It's gonna suck. But whatever. It's also still ashes falling from the sky, and it looks like shit. Whatever. I'm sorry. I saw the trailer today. I'm upset. But we're gonna be returning to Silent Hill 2. We're gonna be returning to Silent Hill 2 whenever after I see that movie. Okay, guys. Hi, Van Duo. What's up, Van Duo? What's good? Guys, I saw Van Duo for Christmas, actually. I haven't talked about Christmas yet. Anyway, that's... I need to do some breathing exercises. Be calm, Giwi. Be calm. Hi, Riku. What's up? Giwi, I love the majestic Ochi Padochi. Oh, I'm glad you like the Ochi Christmas pictures I posted. I'll show them on stream for those who didn't see them. Hi, Sar. I had a nice-ish Christmas. I had a great Christmas Eve, and my Christmas was kind of like, you know what? It could have been worse. It could have been worse, is what I'm trying to say. It could have been worse. Will you be streaming sometime during the first week of January? That's when my birthday week starts. Hell yeah, we love celebrating the birthday week, CJ the Vessel. Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't have my schedule planned or anything, but statistically speaking, I probably will be. I am going on a little trip, I think on the 8th. I'm going on a little trip with friends to help them move. But I will be back after about 4 days. So there will be a bit of a dry patch, but the first week of January before that, I will be around. But I'm just giving you guys a heads up. Early January, I'm going on a very short trip and then turning around and coming back. Tuning in for the Ellie stream. Now I have the motivation to go get a pump before I knock, so thank you. Go get a what? What does this mean? Oh my god. You're gonna go get gas for your car? That's probably really smart. The pump is in the gym! That sounded bad! Oh, I just assumed you were filling up your car so you don't have to get in the morning when you go to work or something. Well, you know what? Whatever motivation you need. I'm a little bit late because I've been trying to be better about going to the gym. So after everything today, I went to the gym before stream, but it took way longer than I thought it would, unfortunately. But I've been trying to be good this year. I'm trying to be consistent, but it's tough because I like to stream late, but I also like to work out late, but I don't like to work out after I stream. But also I sit for like 12 hours when I stream. So I like to work out before that so that, like, I don't feel awful after sitting for, well, not 12, like 8 hours, like six to 8 hours, you know? But it does help me feel better being seated for so long, you know what I mean? It's actually kind of nice. Giwi swole, I wish. I'm not at all. Sometimes I see Buff Pup's posts on, like, Twitter, and I'm like, oh, if only I had the discipline and I ate that much protein, oh, it'd be so awesome. Swoley, maybe someday. I wish. I would love to have the discipline to be swole, but I don't think I do. We need to get you a standing desk or something. No, Vanduo, I fucking hate standing. I actually hate standing so much. You wouldn't believe it. I won't do it. I would never. I had a standing desk at one of my jobs recently. My last job, I guess it wasn't recently, it was like a year ago. My last, like, in-office job. And I had the option to stand. I was like, I had peers, like, I had workmates that would do it, and I was like, ew, I'm not doing that. Ugh. I'd rather not. I'd rather, like, walk for an hour or run for an hour than stand for 4. That's terrible. Next time I see you, I'm going to see how much you sit then. You can check out my office chair, Vanduo, if you want to. You do seem like the lounging type! You calling me lazy? Hey, you calling me lazy? You calling me lazy right meow? Well, I am. Good call. It's true. I am lazy. When I go to the gym and when I walk and get a coffee and walk Ochi, that's like the most sedentary stuff that I do during the day. If I don't go to the gym, it's Jover for me. I'm like the least healthy motherfucker on the planet. I love lounging in bed. I love lounging in bed on my laptop. I like lounging in my chair in my office. I hate standing. But I do like walking. I do like going to the gym. But when I'm not doing those tasks, you better believe I am lying down horizontally somewhere in my house. Don't sleep on the laptop. I actually have fallen asleep on my laptop many, many times. Real same. I've talked about this, but I used to work and stream and also do my, like, animation work lying down on my stomach on my bed with my tablet and my laptop on the bed in front of me, like, and I would just move them off the bed when I was done working or streaming. My stream setup, I showed it in my, like, setup review video, but my old stream setup was actually insane. I'm the laziest worm in the world, I think. Shizurai, thank you so much for the 70th stream streak. Welcome back. 1 past 69. Not funny anymore, but still very impressive. Welcome back, Shizurai. My back could never. I think I have a double jointed back. I think I do have a double jointed back, and not just because of this. But I can do a thing where I can. Imagine this. I'm lying on my stomach, right? Also, you're smoking? Yeah, and what of it? Be nice or I'm gonna put it out on you. And what of it? And what of it? I can do this thing, though, where I can lie on my stomach, right? And I can bend my head back like this, and I can bend my feet over the back, like my legs over, like, the back of my head like a wheel, and touch my head with my toes. Not that I would do such a thing, but I have a freakish double-jointed back, and I think that's why I'm able to lie down on my stomach for so long and not get harmed. Maybe it's because I have a gaping maw in my torso, and that makes it easier to stretch. And you can see my spine, look. See? Impressive, no? What, you've never seen a spine on Twitch.tv before? You can full scorpion is what you're saying. Yeah, I can. I just think that what I'm trying to say, chat, is I was built to be lying down at all times and lounging, okay? Nice spine. Can we have it? No, I'm still using it. When I'm done with it, you can have it. I'm still using it for now. Built different, apparently. Yeah, I guess so. Oh my goodness, Riku! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. A very generous and wonderful Christmas gift. Riku, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, Riku. Yippee wahoo! Very, very kind. Very, very kind indeed. Thank you, goat. Thank you. I'm built wrong, back pain, tall. Hey, I mean, that's the price you pay for being tall, you know? That's the price you pay. Giwi is just as goated that she can lay down everywhere and make it comfy. It's true. It's true. It's my one talent, really. Sometimes Ross and I will get, like, TikToks about, like, they're, like, fake fortune TikToks, and they'll be like, you might think having a lazy girlfriend is bad and she doesn't do anything, but actually a lazy woman in the house brings good luck. She keeps the energy of the house calm and attracts good luck, and she keeps things from getting too hectic. A lazy girlfriend in the house who lies down all day might seem like she's doing nothing, but she is the bedrock of the household. Very important. You are so lucky to have one. I was like, see? You're lucky I do this all day. It's awesome. I like this TikTok. I agree. Yeah, it's true. Sometimes I'll be like, I haven't done anything all day, or I haven't done anything yet today, and he'll be like, it's okay, you're attracting good luck for the household. The army taught me to sleep literally anywhere, for better or for worse. That sounds uncomfortable, but like a skill that you could harness to get maximum shut-eye, so I guess maybe it's good, but it sounds like you went through hell to get there. But you know what? Probably really great for traveling and flying. Giwi, my birthday is tomorrow. Oh my goodness, Yang Dragon! If I'm not live tomorrow, happy birthday! Happy almost birthday. Let's freaking go. I hope you have a good birthday. Bedrock of the relationship because the lazy girlfriend is in the bed itself. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And that's why being lazy is goated. And TikTok told me so it has to be true, because no one would ever lie on that app. You know what I mean? They wouldn't lie. They wouldn't do that. They simply wouldn't. CX, welcome back for your 10th stream streak, CX Alabasi. Let's freaking go. Welcome back. Welcome back. When I was 5, I slept through a Pearl Jam concert, and I do similar things to this day. Axionius, we're the same in that way, I think, because I have this thing where if I'm watching a movie or a show or something really, really, really loud, really anything that's really loud with gratuitous action in it, to the point where, like, I can't follow it anymore because it's been, like, over 5 minutes of pure action, like, very minimal talking, just like, explosion, guy jumping, guy fighting, punching, guns, bullets, you know, like, just 5 minutes of that, and I actually start to fall asleep. The more dialogueless action there is in a movie and the louder it is, for some reason, I just shut down and get sleepy and I fall asleep. I don't know why. It sounds like an awesome movie. For me, I think it's so boring. I can't follow it. It bores me so bad, and the loud noises like just make me shut down. I actually fall asleep. I don't know why that is. Some ADHD? Yeah, it's probably ADHD. I have some crazy ADHD. Does anyone else have this? Mystic Bladeworks, welcome back for your 10th stream streak. Has anyone experienced this? Giwi, I decided to finally order the Giwi mouse pad after the New Year's paycheck. Was too hectic with all the gifts and things for the last 2 months. Let's freaking go, Riku! I hope you enjoy it. I hope it's really, really nice on your desk. Hell yeah. I'm happy. I hope you like it. I hope you like it. And also, I hope you had a good Crimsmas. Alright, I'm going to bed now. Good night. Good night, CJ the Vessel. The ADHD is strong with this one. Is that really what it is when you fall asleep during an action movie? Because I'm like locked in. If like characters are talking and it's calm, not calm, but like tense is fine. But like if characters are like speaking to each other, and or it's just silent, like sort of visual storytelling, I'm locked the fuck in. Like I'm watching that shit, I'm observing, I'm analyzing the visuals, you know. But once the once the gunshots start flying, after a couple minutes, I'm tapped out. I'm like, wake me up when it's over and tell me what happens. I can't do it. I can't. I don't know. I have ADHD, but action movies keep my interest. I think it's also probably based on like what you care about, right? Like if you like action, then you're going to be locked in for the action. I have ADHD, but I'm weirdly good at paying attention in movies in the theaters, less so at home. I'm kind of the same way, Finth. If I have a phone available, unfortunately, I don't want to, but sometimes I check. Where do I obtain this mouse pad? Axionis, it is an older collab. I think it was with my 1.0 design over at Uwu Media, or hold on, what was it? Uwu Market. Yeah, I remember things. My desk is black, so it'll fit perfect. Also, I'm Orthodox, so I celebrate Christmas on January 7th, but TY, I appreciate it. Oh, sorry, my bad. Well, I hope that you have a good Christmas when you celebrate it. And I hope that the desk mat arrives swiftly. I actually have a new desk mat too, guys. I haven't set it up yet. Yo, Lady Farina the First, thank you for the tier 1 for 7 whole months. Thank you, lady. I appreciate it. Woohoo! Have you seen VTubers described by Dracula Flow? No, I haven't. People keep talking about Dracula Flow and I don't know who that is. I live under a rock, I think. I live under a rock. But yeah, I actually got a new, please watch it. Okay, link it in media share. Link it in media share, I'll watch it. But, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I got a new desk mat right before Christmas. GamerSups sent me Tob's new cup, which came out really, really, really cute. For free! For free! One of the perks of partnering with them is they just say, hey, do you want anything? And I could be like, yes, please. And sometimes they will just give it. Maybe it was a Christmas thing. But I got Tob's new cup, and also she has a they sent me a desk mat of her that's really, really cute. I haven't set it up yet. Currently, I have a Chainsaw Man desk mat, which is really grubby, if you can believe it now. It's kind of dirty, so maybe it's time to replace it. I've had it for a couple years. I do like it because it has Aki on it. It's got Denji, Aki, and Power on it, so it's pretty cool. Would prefer if it had Angel on it too, but you know, whatever. Beggars can't be choosers. I got it from Ross. Ross bought it and then didn't want to use it, so now I get to use it. But now I have a cute Tob desk mat, so I'll probably switch it out now, because it's nice and fresh and it's really, really cute. And I also got Tob's rolling tray. I don't know if you know this, but she released like a weed or homemade cigarette rolling tray with the same art on it, which is a very unique item. I think it's cool that GamerSups does stuff like that. And it's got it's got like a little magnetic thing on the bottom. It's pretty cool. Stream hiccup? Oh, hopefully. I don't know if it's still on sale, but you can go check. And if you do buy it, use code Giwi or code WORM to purchase said products over at GamerSup so that they give me a cup. I want a cup. Maybe a rolling tray. That'd be cool. Rolling tray would be sick. But use code Giwi or code WORM, guys. But they sent me some samples of, you know, their delicious drink powder. And the rolling tray, I don't roll my own weed because I'm a lazy little princess. So if I'm going to be smoking that devil's lettuce, I just buy a joint at the joint store, which I can do because I live in California and I'm lazy. But I do really like the item, so I ended up just using it on Christmas Eve to serve butter as a butter tray. And it works really well. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Giwi weed reveal, that's right. I used it as a butter tray, And it works really well as a butter tray, I gotta say. And then Tob was actually over on Christmas Eve. I had a bunch of friends. We had a Friendsmas Eve, which I'll talk about a little bit. And I was like, Tob, go look at the butter. And she was like, yes! It arrived just in time. Arrived just in time. It's true. I'm so lucky. Wait, is Tob here? Wait, is Tob here? Did I miss it? Is she here? Anyway, yeah, I have her on my butter tray. I still have the butter on her. And it makes her it's really nice. It's a really nice one, I must say. But yeah. I love how Ross saw my comment about Ochi. I was hyped. Aw, cute! She's not. Oh, I thought someone said, Tob, look. And I was like, is she here? Well, she knows that I used her as a butter tray. I think she liked it. I don't think she minds that I didn't use it for its intended purpose. Wait, why do I hear something evil happening in the other room? Oh, it's just you, Ross? Okay. Thought it was Ochi. Jeff, hello! Welcome back for your 20th stream streak. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. She slathered in butter. True, and who wouldn't want to be? And who wouldn't want to be? For Christmas? But yeah, that was pretty cool. And then, yeah, I'm trying to remember, what did I do? So, yeah, for Christmas, I made the huge mistake. I was really excited to host. I talked about this on stream. I had some woes shopping for food, and I was really excited to host my very first, like, Christmas at my house, where I have friends over, and I feed them food that I cook, and, you know, just fun Christmas stuff. And so I went to the grocery store the day before Christmas Eve, and that was my first mistake. It was really crowded, and everything was already sold out, and Giwi can cook. Hey, not well. Not that well is what we learned on Christmas Eve. But I tried my best. So day before Christmas Eve, I went to the grocery store closest to me, and everything was basically sold out. Thought I could just buy a ham. You can't just buy a ham. You have to reserve it like weeks ahead of time, like a week at least ahead of time. Didn't know that. Never have reserved a ham. So I was like, okay, so ham's off the menu. What do I get? I see pork loin. I'm like, oh, I could cook a pork loin. That's all they have, by the way. It's either pork loin or beef loin. And the pork loin is much cheaper, and I need a lot of it because we have like 10-ish people that might be coming over. So I'm like, I'm so excited to cook, but I don't know how to cook this, but it's fine. So they give me this big pork loin, right? It's all wrapped up, and I'm like, I'll figure it out. I have like herbs and spices and stuff to roast with it. It'll be fine. So I go home, and I wake up on Christmas Eve, and I'm lol loin. Wait, why? Is that funny? Is that bad? Is pork loin bad? So, I wake up on Christmas Eve ready to cook for my friends early to start prepping because we have 10 people, and I usually only cook for me and Ross. So it's my first time cooking for like a big group. I'm trying my best, like genitals. Okay, it wasn't pork wiener, guys. Okay, it wasn't long pork. It's a cut of pork, I swear. It's real. It's real. Sunflower Smith, thank you for the tier 1 for 17 months and an 8-month streak. Thank you, Smith. Dude, you're such a worm. Oh my god, you noticed? Thank you. True. Hi, Smith. What's up? Melly Smith, miss. I hope you had a good Christmas, Smith. Thank you for the tier 1 17 months, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yo, what's up, Altrive? Anyone else feeling gassy? Would you stop complaining? Would you keep that shit? Keep it out of my chat, buddy. Keep it out of my chat. Not John Pork, but Pork's Johnson. Okay. I don't like that you typed that in my chat. What's up, Altrive? Hey, what's good? So anyway, I go shopping to buy a bunch of food the day before Christmas, and I got like roasted veggies, and I got potatoes to make mashed potatoes, and big salad, and like biscuits, and of course butter, and I got, what else did I get? I got, you know, wine, and cheese board stuff to make a charcuterie. I wanted it to be really fancy. I wanted it to be really nice. And this pork loin, and some herbs and spices and stuff. And then I wake up Christmas, and I say Christmas Eve morning, I say morning, but what I really mean is afternoon. And it's like people are coming over like 7:30 or 8, and it's like 2, right? No, it's like 3. I woke up pretty late. I'm like, time to get cooking, yay! Tidy up the house a little bit, and then I pull out my big, fat, juicy pork loin from the fridge, and I look at it, and it is not a pork loin at all. It is a pork shoulder. And I'm like, what the fuck is a pork shoulder? They told me pork loin. I know how to cook that. They tie it up, and the cook time was supposed to be like 3 hours or something. So I was like, it'll be perfect. So I look, pork shoulder, the size that I got, I looked it up, and it needs to cook for like 7 hours. 7 fucking hours, and it's already like 3:30. Stop saying you're gassy in my chat, guys! Stop it! Stop it! We don't... What? Stop farting in my chat! You're all banned. You're all banned. Fizz, demodded. Altrive, demodded. You're all getting demodded. I feel airy. I don't like that either, Smith. Very Twinkie way to say gassy, but I still don't like it. Thank you. Don't like that. My mom makes amazing pork shoulder. Here's the thing, I've never, guys, stop farting now! God damn it. Anyway, this fucking pork shoulder needs to be cooked for 7 hours minimum, and then it needs to rest for like 45 minutes, and it's already like 3:30, 4, 5, 6, 7. People coming over in 4 hours. So I'm like, okay, so there's no meat. So I'm cooking Christmas dinner for all these fucking people. I'm so excited. I invited them over. There's no meat. I made a huge mistake. I'm ordering Chinese food next year. I'm not doing that shit again. It was huge mistake on my part. I fumbled. I didn't know what I was doing. I'm a Christmas novice. Serpo3441, thank you for the tier 1 for 2 whole months and a streak. It's stanky in here today. Yeah, you can blame Altrive for that. I had Chinese food Christmas Day, bless my life. I wish that were me, dude. I wish that were me. I should have had Chinese food Christmas Day and Christmas Eve. I fumbled. What I've learned is just because you have a fantasy of hosting, it doesn't mean that it's fun or you should do it. Even though overall it was still fun to have my friends over, I spent most of the day like cooking, and the food, spoilers, it wasn't that good. It was not, you can't just magically follow a recipe and make good food for 10 people. It doesn't work out that way sometimes. I kind of cooked mid-food. I'm lighthearted from laughing. You're lighthearted because you're being gassed in the chat. Yes, you can. No. Stop. Don't say skill issue. Be nice. Giwi's projecting again. No. So, anyway, I panic, go and drive to the store, and I get steaks, because it's the only food that they have. It's the only meat that they have available before the stores close at 5 for Christmas. Thank God something was open, or Christmas Eve. And I got steaks, and I'm like, I could probably maybe cook these. So I got some steaks for everyone. It didn't really go with everything else, but that's fine. Burnt the roasted veggies a little bit. The steaks came out. They came out pretty good. I gave up on the steaks. Can I start timing them out? Yeah, next person who farts is gonna get shot in the knees. Don't even, listen, clench it, okay? I need you guys to lock in, all right? I need you to lock in. So, get them, mods. Kill them. No burping either. You'll be killed for that too. Gross. Altrive, gross. So anyway, Altrive is there. Van Duo's there. Numi came over. Camila came over. I say Van Duo and Reg and my friend Katie and me and Ross. And it was really, really, really fun. But I think I fumbled the food and I panicked and I was like, Altrive, I need you to cook these steaks. I don't know how to do it. You got to cook the steaks. So Altrive cooked the steaks and he did a really good job. So I do appreciate that. I still wish he wouldn't come into my chat and say these things, but Altrive did cook the steaks, and also he cooked snickerdoodle cookies and brought them to my house for dessert. So I think that is very kind and nice. I think that's very kind and nice, and I won't say he saved Christmas, but he definitely saved the steaks. But that was okay. And then we watched like The Grinch and hung out, and it was nice. It was chill. He saved Steakmas. Yeah. It's true. It's true. So that was fun. That was nice. Altrive saved Christmas. Yes. It's true. He saved the steaks. But I enjoyed that, but it was very stressful. It was very stressful, and then it turned out okay. The food was edible, is what I will say. The food was edible, and that's the most that I could have hoped for. Guess you could say Altrive is the big rat supporter. Yeah, so here we're getting into Christmas Day. Then everyone went home. Oh, and Tob got me pickle vodka for Christmas. Tob got me pickle vodka for Christmas, which was very thoughtful and nice because I like pickle juice and I like vodka. So we did a shot of the pickle vodka and that was nice. But all in all, Christmas Eve turned out okay. It was saved, even if the food that I personally cooked myself was not very good. People still ate it and they were nice to me, so I have to appreciate the holiday cheer there. Now we're getting into Christmas Day, which was not as good. And it's funny that you bring up the big rat, because the first thing Ross and I did when we woke up was we said, let's bring Ochi down to the park to play Frisbee for Christmas before people come over. So Christmas Day, I'm hosting again, which was another mistake that I made. I agreed to host again for my mom, and then some family friends. And a couple of people were like, can I bring my other friend? I'm like, sure. So I'm hosting again. I've already fumbled one night of Christmas holiday cheer, but I'm hoping that my mom will help cook maybe, and it will turn out better. Spoilers, it didn't. It was worse. So first, Ross and I head over to the park to bring Ochi to play some Frisbee as a Christmas treat for him and also to tire him out. And speaking of the big rat, as we're playing Frisbee, Ochi goes over like into the grass and starts sniffing something. Also, it's been raining a lot in LA, so he's like pretty muddy, right? And he starts sniffing something. And we're like, what's he sniffing? So we go over there and I look, and it's the biggest fucking dead rat I've ever fucking seen. Just like on its back, like making a dead rat face. Just like rotting, nasty ass, big giant fucking dead rat. The big rat has fallen. Yeah, guys, Ochi finally got the big rat in a way. Dead rats are awful. Yeah, it was so gross. Ross was like, what's he sniffing? I'm like, I don't know. I walk over and I lean over it and I scream audibly. Scream. Christmas morning. And by Christmas morning, more like Christmas early afternoon, I scream, the big rat died on Christmas Day, guys. The big rat died on Christmas Day. He's fucking dead, is the tragedy here. Ochi got him. No, he was already dead when he found him. The big rat is dead. Merry Christmas. I know. It's tragic. It's fucked up. It's tragic. It's a Christmas miracle / an egg. Yeah. Christmas is ruined. I know. So the big rat's fucking dead. Ochi's sniffing it. He's got his nose all up in it. I scream. I'm like, disgusting. I grab Ochi by his leash. I yank him away from the dead rat. He didn't get any in his mouth, but he did put his nose on it. And I was like, oh God, I can never touch you again. That's so sad. I have to get a new dog. That's so sad. Was that Ochi's gift? I guess from the universe. Yeah. So big rat's fucking dead. On Christmas! On Christmas, big rat died. And we found him in the park. And then immediately I was like, pack it up, Ross. We're going home. Load his ass up in the car. We're leaving. We're never coming to this park again. This park is disgusting. And we're leaving and we're never coming back here. So we left after like 5 minutes. We're like, fuck this. We're going home. Ew. Because I was afraid to keep playing Frisbee with Ochi because he would probably just run back to the big fucking dead rat. And I didn't want him to touch it. So we went home. I don't know if the big rat is still there to this day. I hope something ate it or took it away. But I'm afraid to go back to that park because I don't want Ochi touching it. And then Ochi's also covered in mud, so I had to shower him off and wipe his nose and mouth because he touched the big rat, and that's disgusting. And we can't have that in the house. So already a bad start. Already a bad omen on Christmas morning, for sure. Not the best Christmas start, for sure. Lady Farina the First, welcome back for your 10th stream streak. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. What's the new poll? Salute the big rat. We mourn the fallen rat. Time for beef rat to rise. Dude, maybe on like the 12th day of Christmas he'll rise again. I don't know how Christmas lore works, but I'm pretty sure someone did that post-Christmas. Easter? Maybe he'll come back. You never know. I'm gonna vote for time for Big Rat to rise again. Big Rat graduated VTubing. I'm so sad. F. I'm gonna say time for Big Rat to rise again. You never know. You never know what's gonna happen. Maybe he'll be back. Yeah, Big Rat's fucking dead, guys. I'm sorry to deliver this information to you. I know it's not what you wanted to hear, but he's dead, and we found him. And he looked really bad. He was making a horrible face. It was really nasty. Boo graduated? No! Don't say that. That's horrible. That's terrible. Ash Kitten, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, welcome in. Hi. What's up, Ash Kitten? I hope you had a great stream. Welcome in, welcome in. Sorry, I coughed in your ear. It was just Ecto visiting. Oh my god, Ecto! Dude, it was. I saw Ecto lying in the park on Christmas morning. It was pretty sad. True. It was just Asmongold's alarm clock. He's on vacation for Christmas. Wigglers, I expect Art of Big Rat to properly mourn him. Guys, I'm sorry Big Rat's gone. Yeah? Not the most appropriate time for an yeah, I'm afraid, but that's when the face was redeemed. Sorry. Welcome in, Ash Kitten. Welcome in. Yeah, so that was, like, not the best start. Not the strongest start to, not the strongest start to Christmas, Christmas morning, but what can you do? So then I wait for my mom to come over and some of my friends and some family friends, and I'm like already tired. I just cleaned up the house and cleaned up after the dinner the night before. And my mom shows up and she was a fucking demon on Christmas. I'm not gonna like trauma dump and like get too into it, but that bitch was a demon on Christmas. It was evil season's tidings for real, for real. She was on some shit. She was on some shit for real. But she brought like meat to cook, which is good because we didn't have any meat left over. So I guess that's good. But the bad news was it looked really old and like it came in like bags, but you can tell it was frozen and thawed and the bags were like leaking and nasty. And I was kind of freaked out to eat it. So I was like, yeah, I don't really want to eat that. Don't say that about my mom, Altrive. Don't talk about my mom that way. I see you're getting demodded. You're getting demodded tonight. You're getting demodded. So I was like freaked out by the food she wanted to cook. And she was just generally really bossy and rude all night in a way where like there's no avoiding it. But at one point she snapped at Ross, which is really bad. And she's like, Ochi was kind of being like a little high energy and like jumped on her dog. She has like a little chihuahua. They're kind of friends, but Ochi is much bigger. So like, and he's young, so he has a lot of energy. And then she's like, I'm just going to go put her in the car until Ochi calms down. And Ross was like, oh, you don't need to put her in the car. Like, I can keep her in my office for a little bit. Like, please don't put her in the car. It's okay. And my mom snapped at him and was like, if I need advice on animation, I'll ask you. If I need advice on animation or YouTube, I'll ask you. I work with animals. I don't need your opinion. For no reason. She was so rude. That was some crazy Christmas beef. My jaw hit the floor. I was like, you are a wild animal, man. But Ross was very polite, of course, and took it well, but so rude. For why? For why? The disrespect was actually crazy. But yeah, just like a lot of stuff like that. Also, she smashed like 4 of my cups. I don't know how she did it, but there was so much glass on my floor by the end of the night. It was like, I have no idea how it all got there. I was cleaning up like glass all night. Genuinely perplexing. But we did watch 2 of 3 Grinches with the group, so that was pretty chill. Die Hard moment, true. True. Was she drunk? She was definitely taking swigs out of the bottle of wine that was supposed to be communal. Like, I don't think she could see that I could see her doing it because, like, the kitchen is kind of around a corner, but there's a big window and you can see the reflection from the living room in the window. And she was just drinking, like she wasn't even pouring cups. She was just taking random swigs out of the communal bottle. And it's like, okay, note to self, I will not be having any wine from that bottle. Okay. Burnt Wasabi, thank you for the 3 stream streak. Welcome back. But yeah, that was rough. That was rough. The food came out gross. The meat seemed gross. I made like rice and like stuffing and asparagus, and there was a bunch of dessert. So the other food was pretty good and kind of hard to fuck up. So that came out okay. But ultimately, my lesson from this year of Christmas is being around friends is fun. Hosting, not so fun. I think I'm gonna make someone else host who's better at it. I thought that I would be good at it. I'm not. I tried. I'm not good at that. I like having people over at my house. Maybe we'll pick up Chinese food. I don't want to do that again. But you know what? It's a learning experience. It's a learning experience. That's why you keep a personal bottle. True! True. That's true. Alternately host, but have someone bring food, like a potluck. That's good too. I think that I thought that it would be easier, but it was too much. I bought too much food and I fumbled, and I'm just not like good at that kind of stuff, you know? Giwi, my wife, and I do Indian every Christmas, hasn't failed us yet. That sounds awesome. That would also be yummy and good and way easier. Next time, that's what I'll be doing it. Next time, that's what I'm going to be doing for it. I can save Christmas. Well, it's over, Altrive, so you can't. You did help. You didn't. I'm not going to give you full credit. You didn't save Christmas Eve because it wasn't that botched. But you definitely did cook the steaks, and I was really afraid of cooking them and fucking them up, and then there'd be no meat. Because I already, like, messed up getting the correct meat to cook in the first place. So you did save the steaks. So that's good. You did do that. I keep missing streams because it's 2 a.m. here. Sorry. Sorry, totally not a worm. Sorry. Good morning, though. Good morning. I think the problem was waking up 4 hours before the party starts. I know, but who wants to be, like, prepping for more than 4 hours before a party? That's so much work. That's so much work. I want to go to someone else's house for Christmas. I'll become a dumpling master. Next year, I'll cook Chinese food. Why don't we just order it? Why don't you host Christmas next year, Altrive? You can invite everyone at your house. You can invite everyone to your house. It'll be nice. It'll be nice. Your girl Celeste, thank you for giving that tier 1 sub. That's totally not a worm. Appreciate you for being here, even though it is 2 a.m. for you. But also, thank you so much, your girl Celeste. Thank you, thank you. I would, but would have to be less people. My mansion is under renovation. True. Yeah, I've seen his mansion. It's in rough shape right now, so he's staying somewhere else. That's true, that's true. Altrive's house sounds scary. It is. Terrifying, even. For Thanksgiving, my mom prepped stuff right before, so all she had to do was put stuff in the oven. Yeah, I've only ever done Friendsgiving once, but I had a friend over who's, like, really, really good at cooking, and he kind of just did everything. So, I'm just not... I don't know. I think my lot in life is to be lazy and to lie down a lot and play video games. I don't know if I'm built for all this hosting 10 people for Christmas dinner business. Do you know what I'm saying? My family hosts a big extended family party every year, and it's so overwhelming sometimes. We get food from we get food from a local restaurant and keep them warm on hot plates, and we always got to double check the order to make sure our furniture is cleaned for the cat allergy guests. Oh, true. My cat allergy guests are always in rough shape. Ross and I actually have like a designated area where we keep various allergy medicines for guests. Just because we have 3 cats and a dog, like cleaning doesn't really do enough when you have that many cats. So whenever Numi is over, she has to go find the allergy medication we just have out for our guests with allergies, unfortunately. You know, but at least we have those. I just keep my cat allergy guests locked outside. That's smart, Altrive. I should start doing that. That's true. Numi cannot catch a break. Hey, she was fine. She was fine. She just gets a little sniffly. It's okay. It's alright. But yeah, unfortunately we have a lot of cats and a dog, so even when we vacuum, it's still, there's definitely still like dander around, unfortunately. Giwi's born to be a Victorian lady. True! I just need someone else to do it. Someone else. I can warm up stuff. I can cook. Look, I cooked rice, it came out good. I cooked asparagus, it came out good. I just was really, the meat was scary and it was too hard, and I didn't do a good job. Giwi, quick question. What is your model? So, like, is it a cat, which I don't think so, a dog, or a demon? Chat, cat me. Cat me. Cat me. I'm actually none of the above. I'm actually none of the above. Thank you. Yeah? Thank you, chat. Now it's a cat. Now it's a cat smoking a cigarette. A cigarette cat, if you will. I'm a worm. Dude, I took out my worm and you guys immediately censored it with rotating plushie. I took out my worm. Please respond. I'm a worm, actually. I'm a worm. Is the truth. A demonic worm. Oh, I see someone tried to someone tried to redeem a potato and then someone else tried to redeem it at the same time and you canceled out the potato. Ha ha. You wasted your points. Ha ha. Can't be showing worm, it's against TOS. That's not true. That's not true. I show my worm all the time on Twitch. I've never gotten in trouble. I've never gotten in trouble for it. There it is. Oh, that Wendy's baked. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. That looks good. That looks toasty. But yeah, that was okay. Alright. We were having so much fun and then we had to put the pink drink in there. Why do you guys have to do this? Why do we have to act like this? You know? Can we just keep it normal, guys, please? Like it's the holiday season. We don't have to make these redeems that suck. We don't have to redeem things that are rude and that are bad. 3 arms. Hey, there's nothing. Don't body shame. And the fucking Red Bull, really? 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 Really, guys? Really, guys? Really? We're gonna do the Red Bull right after? Okay. Okay, I see how it is. We can't trust you guys. Can't trust you guys with anything. Huh. Yeah, okay. Noted. Can't trust you guys. Rude. Anyway, yeah, not that you can fucking see it. There, now you can. I'm a worm. I'm a worm. I'm a worm. That's all you need to know. You can trust me with $20. I don't know if I believe that. I'm not sure if I buy that one, if I'm being honest. Damn it, now I gotta go get a Red Bull. Rest of chat subliminal messaged me. Guys, if I ever get a Gamer Subs cup, I'm gonna have that as a redeem, and then I won't be mad anymore because I'll be like, guys, look, I have a cup. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be awesome and cool? Someday, and then I wouldn't have to be mad about it. It'd be sick as hell. I actually hate Red Bull though. I think it tastes like ass. I want a Giwi cup. I do too. I think Red Bull tastes like actual ass. I'd rather drink a black coffee than a Red Bull. I think it tastes yucky. Or a Four Loko. At least you get buzzed. Monster's Peak. I don't like Monster. I don't like Monster. I don't like any of it. Just the Red Bull for aesthetic. That's true. It is a very aesthetic drink. Should only be the worm on the cup. True. True. Too many Gamer Subs cups with beautiful, sexualized, sexy, hot, beautiful, curvy, voluptuous women on it. And to that I say, well, how am I supposed to drink that outside without getting too excited? You know? We need more cups with worms on it. What the fuck? What the fuck am I looking at, man? We need more cups with just a PNG of an earthworm on it. You know what I'm saying? No, if I make a cup, it's gonna have a very sexual, sexy, beautiful woman on it. It's gonna be so, you're not gonna be able to take that cup and in public. You're not going to be able to show that cup to your parents. That's a cup to drink inside in the dark. Okay? And I promise you that. That cup's going to be fucked up if I ever get one. Okay? We need more cups like Shia's. That's true. Shia's cup came out really, really nice. We need more Earl Grey, old-fashioned, and other people's keys to expensive cars. That's also true, Altrive. We do need more of that. You're so smart. You get it. This guy gets it. Maybe if you're not a coward. Where is Altrive's Gamer Subs cup? Spend more money with my code. Don't advertise your code in my chat when I'm trying to advertise my code, Altrive. You're an animal. I do think Altrive should get a cup, though. I do. They should let him have a cup. I agree. I would buy a cup. Does your code get me a cup? No. It would get me a cup, though. It would get me one, though. I put my Venmo QR code. Well, what? You need Cash App, too. And Zelle. Because what if people don't have Venmo? You need multiple streams of revenue. You could set up a Ko-fi. You hear me out? Purple cup with Worm Dad. True, but I'm not sharing royalties with his ass. He doesn't need it. He's fine. He doesn't need it. I need it. He doesn't. I only use PayPal. Yeah, get a PayPal. Put that on your cup. Altrive. Use code WORM for 10% off Gamersubs. Thanks. Thanks, Will. Thanks. I would buy an Altrive cup. I would. Can I use both Worm and Giwi? Yeah, both codes work, but you can't, like, double them up and get 20% off. I don't think that's how it works. Exploit the old man. True. He is pretty recognizable. Do you think people would buy a My Dad cup? I know my dad would be really excited. Did I hear a merp? Yeah, it's my son, Beppo. He's here. I will hold his mouth up to the mic so you can hear him purr. Do you hear? That's him. That's Beppo. Yes, we would buy Worm Dad. He would fight with me over merch rights. He would charge me money. He would absolutely not let me get away with that. Like 0%. I don't hear anything. Hold on. Beppo, hold your mouth up. Can we hear him? Nothing? Maybe my music's too loud. I don't know if it's picking it up. Very slight. Well, his face is right here. Heard him for a split second. Good enough. That'll work. Good night, Loaded Potato Skins. Sleep well. But yeah, that's pretty much how my Christmas went. Big Rat is dead. The ending of Giwi, Ross, and Ochiverse Season 1 was pretty crazy. We had a major character death. Big Rat is dead. My mom threw a tantrum. Altrive is gassy. What will happen in Season 2? Find out January 1st in 2006. Yeah, ending of Season 1 was kind of crazy. It was kind of crazy. 2006, 2026, 2026, 26. Scared for Season 2 already? Yeah, I heard the writers get really shitty for Season 2. Season 7 was wild. Well, Season 7's not out yet. Time travel twist plotline? Yeah, we're going back to 2006. We're bringing back the 2006 memes. The great meme reset is coming, so I'm pretty excited for that. Season 2 better be peak? I'm hoping. I'm hoping it's a good one. I'm hoping it's a good one. I've put a memorial for Big Rat in the fan art page. Let me see what it looks like. If you bought Season 7... If you thought Season 7 was gassy, you better sit down and get ready. True, Altrive. Really not looking forward to Season 2 now. Thanks for the spoilers, man. Alright, let me check the Discord for Big Rat, for Big Rat Memorial. Dude, I can't believe Big Rat's gone, bro. He's fucking gone. Sorry, I'm coughing in your ear. I'm not sick. I'm not sick. Alright, let me go to the fan art page. Worm fan art. Holy shit. This is so sad. Hold on, let me open this. Let me open this. Holy shit. This is so sad. Can we get some F's in chat, please? Let me zoom out. Can we get some F's in chat for Big Rat? A moment of silence for Big Rat. Thank you. Alright, 1 second. I'll show you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Here he is. Made... Here lies fat-ass Big Rat. Oh, we barely knew you, Big Rat, and now you're gone. But maybe, with some luck, you will rise again, as you died during Christmas time, and maybe come Easter, you will be back with us, I pray. Who is Big Rat or what? Well, there's lore that there's the big rat that lives in our backyard that Ochi runs to the part of the fence that he saw him at once, my dog. And every night now when Ochi goes out to pee, instead of going out to pee, he just runs over to the part of the fence where he saw the big rat. So Big Rat is kind of like a really important character over here, you know what I mean? And we found him dead in the park on Christmas. Or we found a big dead rat in the park on Christmas. I can only assume that it's Big Rat. And here he is looking very holly and jolly and festive, if I do say so myself. Yeah, so he's gone. A beautiful, beautiful memorial art of Big Rat. And very sad. With a heavy heart, we bid farewell to Big Rat. And Ochi doesn't probably know. Like, he still goes outside and runs straight for the Big Rat portion of our backyard fence. Like, he definitely doesn't put two and two together that the big dead rat in the park is probably the big rat from our fence. But, you know, maybe it's a different rat, but probably not. Thank you, Axionius, for this beautiful but heart-wrenching memorial. Did you see the Wiggler Christmas tree made by Sheldon? It's pinned. Let me go check it out. I did see it, but I have not looked at it on stream. Dude, there's already so many reacts to Big Rat's memorial. This is literally so sad, guys, in the Discord. Let me see. Let me see. Yo, Rickles! Hi, Rickles. Welcome in. Hello. Use code Rickles in Fortnite. That's true. That's true. That's a really good raid message, Rickles. That's really nice. Hi, Rickles. I had a really good stream. Hello. Welcome in, dude. Did you have fun? Did you have fun? I take it you weren't playing Fortnite, though. Were you playing Marvel Rivals? I had a good stream. I don't plan my raid messages, but it's a good idea. No, it's fine. I think Code Rickles in Fortnite is a really good raid message. I like it. It has a nice ring to it. We're lamenting the death of beloved Big Rat. True. Yeah, Rickles, he's gone. Big Rat is gone. We found him on Christmas. Sad. Ghoul Foolery, welcome back for your 25th stream streak. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go, dude. Let me see. What are you playing tonight? I'm just yapping for a while. I'm gonna do 5 Hearts Under One Roof ending, and I'm gonna do tier lists first. And just chill. I really don't have too much of like a concrete plan tonight. You love yapping? Yeah, I do. I mean, I like playing games too, but, you know, there's no games that like super need my attention right now. I think I got most of the endings in, No, I'm Not a Human. I think I got almost all of them, so people might be sick of... I would play it more, but I think people might be sick of it. And other than that, it's just finishing 5 Hearts Under One Roof, getting the Sausage Guy ending, and then maybe some, like, demos or something. You still haven't beaten Hollow Knight. Yeah, but I also lost my controller, and I don't know where it is right now, and I don't want to find it. So we'll see. Good night, Lucky Dagger. Sleep well. We're gonna get Sausage Guy. We're gonna get Sausage Guy tonight. We're gonna romance Sausage Guy, and that's that. It's happening. Got my first MTG cards for Christmas. Let's freaking go. Hell yeah. Lost. I didn't hide it. It's just I don't know where it is. Yeah? I don't know where it is. I'm sorry. I don't know where it is. I don't know if you can believe this, chat, but my stream room is kind of messy. It's a little bit messy in here. If I'm, you know, it is what it is. Okay, let me check pinned. So many cute art. Oh yeah, there's a Giwi wiggle room Christmas tree that was made by Sheldon. So let's check that out because it's really cute. I saw this already. I think I responded to it. But look at how cute. To the wormingly awesome community, the Wigglers. This is so cute. And then look up here. It says fairy latte. I wanna peek? Never mind. Sleepy cat gif. That's crazy that that's up there. And then it says Big Rat supporter, which unfortunately, like, you can still be a Big Rat supporter, but Big Rat is now dead. Which is very sad, because we have multiple Big Rat references here in this beautiful image. Fairy latte mentioned, true. Dude, look at this. Look at this cute tree. Big Rat is the star of the Christmas tree. Well, he was the star of Christmas when you really think about it, because probably one of the more traumatic moments of Christmas Day that happened to us. So that's good. And we have some wonderful community members on the tree. Look at how cute. Look at how adorable. Whom is Big Rat? Well, he's dead now, so kind of irrelevant. Dude, there's so many Big Rat mentions. Oh, look, there's Will, Finn, Broken Lamp, Debbie. There's me in my Christmas outfit. That's so cute. I love that ornament. We got Oob in a cage. That's fun. Got Mocha. Everyone's so festive. We got Ochi. Oh wait, hold on. I moved this. we got Ochi and the beef rat. That is kind of what it looked like. Wait, you know what's kind of crazy? We got Riku. You know what's kind of crazy is this is kind of an accurate depiction. I hate to say this, Sheldon, but you might be kind of psychic. This image might be a little prophetic because, like, we were at a park and it was very green like this, and Ochi found Big Rat, and he did kind of, I know it says beef rat here, but he kind of looked like this because he was, like, dead and kind of meaty. Do you know what I mean? He did, like, and bloated. So he kind of, like, did look like this. That's fucked up. I'm so sorry. Christmas is ruined! Christmas is ruined. Rest in peace, Big Rat. Gas Clover's a snail. Aren't these cute, though? And look at them. Very sweet. Very sweet Christmas Wiggler art. Let me go down here. Sorry, I keep moving it so I'm not blocking it. Then we can see this side, too. We got Cyrix. We got... So many of you guys are here. Yucky Wiener. Beautiful. Beautiful. I move out of the way. Ah. A beautiful holiday image. Well done, Sheldon. I remember seeing this in the Discord. It's so cute. It came out really cute. And then... Oh yeah, this is really good too. Samryu drew this. My Christmas outfit. Which I retweeted on Blue Sky. When I saw it. But so cute! This came out awesome. This came out so nice. I love this. The lighting is so nice. The snow. Very Christmassy. Of course, Oob is jailed. Well, yeah, that's where Oob lives. Giwi, have you ever played FNAF Sister Location? It's got a metal worm monster. No, I don't even know what Sister Location is, if I'm being honest. This is so cute. With a giant green worm. Yeah, that was the Christmas worm, the Christmas Wiggler. This is awesome. I love this. That art is amazing. I agree. I think this came out so nice. And then here's an up close of the Christmas Giwi ornament. Oh, and there's Kipper. There's Kipper. So cute. These are all so sweet. I love them. I love them. These are great. But yes, some lovely Christmas art. Some wonderful Christmas art. And also, guys, I'll show this because I see it here too. Melly is having a pony debut right now. She made her own model, and she's like a pony, a My Little Pony, and she drew me. She asked me permission. She said, can I draw you as a pony, like an MLP pony? And I was like, sure, man, go for it. and she drew it, and it came out so good. Dude, I'm gonna be clopping into this later, bro. You're gonna catch me clopping into this bad boy. That just means trotting, right? Like walking around looking at it, right? Isn't this so good? Yeah, Melly is having a debut right now. She's a pony model, and she drew a lot of her friends as ponies. Look at how cute! Can you make it a model, please? Okay, I don't know how to rig, so no, but I think it's awesome. Giwi, please no. What's the problem? What's the matter? Why are you guys screaming? Would you relax? Matching pony models with Melly? I don't know how to rig, guys. I can't do that. I can't unsee the horse pooping out of the worm. Yeah, Melly said, sorry I made it look like the worm was coming out of your butt. And I said, that's okay. I mean, you know, it's definitely the most attractive butt worm I've ever seen. So I'll take it. It is a big worm coming out of my butt, but you know what? I've been in worse places, so it could be worse, I guess. I think the art's really, really nice. It's really cute. And yeah, so what if there's a worm coming out of my butt? Wait, what's my cutie mark? I was gonna say Oshi mark. Oh, it's like an apple. It's like a worm in an apple. This is awesome. I got the horns and the horse ears. A beautiful, beautiful pony, indeed. What's worse place than a pony's butt? I don't. Your mom, your mother. All right. Okay, there, I said it. Yo, Finn, thank you for gifting those 5 subs. Thank you, Finn. Thank you. I appreciate nailed it. Thank you. Finn, thank you for the 5 gifted. Do I deserve it after that one? No, I do not. Do I appreciate it? Yes, I do. Thank you, Finn. Very, very, very kind. There's one time you were in a fish. Real ones, no. True, Axionius. Fish are disgusting. True. Fish are gross. My mother was a saint. Sure, Nova, whatever you say. Anyway, super, super cute art by Melly. I've been ponyfied. I feel blessed. Hashtag blessed. But yeah, thank you guys for the Christmas art and the pony art. I appreciate it. That's awesome. And yeah, I think that's it for like what I did on Christmas. Oh yeah, and then Ross and I opened presents after the big rat, the traumatic big rat moment. And I got Ross like a little wallet because he just like walks around with his credit cards and like identification and like puts them down in a little pile and they fall on the floor and he loses them all the time. So I got him like a card holder wallet, and I also got him a big Gundam building kit because he's gotten into Gunpla. He's gotten into Gunpla recently, and I got him like a nice quality, relatively large sized Gundam that he pointed to some when we were in a store recently and thought they looked cool. So I got him something pretty similar to the model that he liked. So he's excited to build that. It was also pretty fucking big. It's like a big, on the big side, which should be fun to build. So I don't really build Gunplas, and I'm not super crafty. I'm not very good at crafts. I can draw a little bit, but crafts are really difficult for me. I'm just not a very dexterous worm. You know, chalk it up to not having hands for that long. But yeah, I'm not that good at building stuff like that, or Legos or anything like that. But I'll do my best. Maybe I'll get like a small, simple Gunpla and we can build Gunplas together sometime soon. We have some friends who have gotten into it, so we might have like a Gunpla party where we have friends come over and we all build something. I think that'd be fun. Fingers are just worms, though. What a beautiful way to think about it, Fishbot. Truly. But yeah, I got Ross like a really nice Gunpla, and Ross got me a fucking air fryer. Ross got me an air fryer, which he's really excited about. We do not have one. He got me an entire, it came in like a huge box, like a massive box. And he was like, yay, air fryer, I can't wait. Like, I think this is partially for him too. Air fryers are goated. I've actually never used one before, but he was really excited about it, and he ordered McDonald's last night, and the nuggies and fries came cold, and he was like, he was so excited. He's like, oh, we can put them in the air fryer. We put them in the air fryer, and it did actually make them crispy and good again. So, you know what? Good Christmas present. Good Christmas present. Clearly, you now own an air fryer. True, I do. Air fryer are amazing. Yeah, you know what? I'm just, like, not good about getting appliances. I'm like, yeah, I have an oven. I guess I can just use that. But I think it's nice that we can, like, make a bunch of stuff really easily, and it's, like, very compact and efficient. So that'll be cool. But yeah, it's apparently, like, a pretty nice quality air fryer. So I'm excited about that. Pretty cool Christmas gift. An air fryer, as an air fryer lover, it's amazing. I can't wait for you two to experience it. What's everyone's favorite air fryer thing to make? What do you guys like making? Because, like, I've never had one or considered it, so I don't even know what to make in it. You use yours constantly. Fries, pizza rolls. Don't have an air fryer. I like to fry air. Dude, chokes. That's crazy. Definitely fries, wings, nuggets. Yeah, I might just buy, like, tendies and nuggies to keep in the freezer so that Ross can throw them in the air fryer instead of ordering McDonald's all the time at 3 a.m. I think that might be a nice alternative. Zucchinis? Ooh. Zucchinis? Sweet potato fries? Oh, I love sweet potato fries. Salmon is good in the air fryer. Well, I would never do that as a fish hater. Sorry, Leilania. But, you know, I respect evil pizza. I heard reheating pizza in the air fryer is really good. I make zucchini chips with cheese on them, and they are very good. That sounds awesome. I like zucchini a lot. That sounds good. That sounds yummy. What is going on with the mod hate? I'm sorry! It's not my fault she's a fish, bro! I'm sorry! Meatballs are good in the air fryer? Ooh. Ooh, okay. Did you guys get any Christmas gifts that you're excited about? You guys get anything? Mac and cheese? Wait, can you make mac and cheese in the air fryer? That's crazy. I gotta look up recipes. I've never thought about it. I'm excited to use it though. Especially because it simplifies a lot of cooking and makes it easier, which I like. First time chat, stop mod hate for real. I'm sorry that fish are a little bit stinky. / pause? / positive? Who knows? I got blue light glasses. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Reheating pretty much anything in the air fryer is better than the microwave if you like a crispy texture. Well, I think everyone likes a crispy texture. Speaking of, I like putting olives in the microwave until they get crunchy. So like about 3 to 4 minutes for like a handful of olives, and I eat them like a chip. It's one of my favorite snacks, and I highly recommend it if you like olives and are addicted to salt. But Ross was like, well, I figured you like making things crunchy in the microwave, so you'd probably really like an air fryer. And I was like, you know what? Bet. True. Giwi, what do you hate more, fish or central timers? That's an impossible question. They're both so awful. Both so awful. I think my favorite thing was freeze-dried spicy pickles. Oh, that sounds so fucking good, Leilania. I got Digimon cards. Wicked. Hell yeah. That's awesome. I already said this, but I'm a little broke. And a bunch of friends got together and chipped in to get me a Switch 2. Oh my god, that's so sweet, Giwiener. Your friends sound really, really, really kind and generous. That's a really nice Christmas gift. Damn. And you cried. Aww. I hope you enjoy the Switch 2. That's great. I don't celebrate Christmas, but it was my birthday around 2 weeks ago. I hope you got something good for your birthday. My family got me a Lego Barad-dur. I don't know what that is. Which is very kind, because the set is very expensive. I'm not sure what that is, but I know Lego sets are cool and expensive, so that sounds awesome. I got the Switch 2 for Christmas, and I immediately got Kirby Air Riders, and it looks like a documentary. Hell yeah, Axionius. Air Riders looks fun. I haven't gotten around to it, but I did like the original Air Riders, and I like Kirby, so maybe someday. That's definitely interesting, Giwi. What, in response to my olive snacks? Guys, don't knock it till you've tried it, and I guarantee none of you have tried it yet, so you're not allowed to knock it. Okay? Curb Nerve the Fox, thank you for the tier 1 for 14 whole months and a streak. Thank you, Curb Nerve. Holy moly, over a year! Love your stream so much, Giwi. Thank you for being here, Curb Nerve, and thank you for the tier 1 for 14 whole months. Thank you so much. Guys, I need you guys to go get an olive, put it on a plate, Put it in the microwave for like 2 minutes to 3 minutes until it's fully crunchy all the way through and dry, not like mushy and wet. Like it has to be fully dried and crispy. And go take a bite and tell me what you think. I mean it. It's really good. Giwi isn't a Lord of the Rings nerd. How dare she? I'm sorry. I've seen them once many years ago. I'm not. Apologies. I'm not. It's true. You got new headphones for your PS4. Very, very nice. Very nice, Phoenix. Very, very nice. 1 olive? That's even worse. Well, you can do more, but what if you hate it? Then you've wasted a bunch of olives. It's Sauron's castle in Lord of the Rings. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I'm not that much of a Lord of the Rings nerd. I don't really know or remember much from it other than, like, the characters. Infecting my microwave for 1 olive. It's not infecting. It's really good, guys. It's really yummy. If you're addicted to sodium and you like crunchy things like chips and you put olives in the microwave, it turns them into olive chips and they're like a little oily, like the oil inside the olive, because, you know, oil, like olives are naturally kind of oily. The oil like deep fries the olive, so it's got like sort of like a crunchy chip flaky texture, and it's really, really salty because all of the water dissolves out of it and all the salt is left behind, and it's really good. It's really good. I highly recommend it. You should try it. Lord of the Rings is pretty yaoi though. I know, my least favorite fan. I know. Because I know about Sam and Frodo, and they're definitely more than just hobbits, if you know what I mean, I think. Even I remember that. They're more than just co-hobbits, for sure. But other than that, I don't know what the yaoi is. What, Aragorn and the elf, the twink elf, right? That's also yaoi, I think. Hey Giwi, does the olive explode when you leave it in for too long? And how hot do I need to set the microwave? I just leave it in the microwave at regular, like, intensity. You can just watch it until it looks like dry and flaky and crispy. It usually gets kind of white, like a white powder on it, because that's all the dried salt on the outside of it. And if it has a pimento, you want to do it a little longer so the pimento also gets crunchy all the way through and it isn't wet, because you don't want any wet, soggy pieces. You need the olive to be super crunchy all the way through, like a chip. And so that's how you got to do it. I usually, for 1 olive, I would try 2 to 3 minutes, full power, but for more olives, sometimes it's 4 to 5 minutes if you have like a handful of olives to dry them all out. Giwi telling us to make white powder in our microwave. Yeah. I like microwave snacks, but now I'm going to try making them in the air fryer because Ross generously gifted me an air fryer. Salt propaganda. Dude, salt is the best mineral and we all know it. And we all know it. 2 to 3 minutes for 1 olive. Yes, because you have to dry it out completely. Completely you have to dry it out. It's good. It's good. It's good, I promise, if you like olives. If you hate olives, you're going to fucking hate it. But if you like olives, you're going to like it. Now, I have tried to do this with pickles. Pickles are not good in the microwave. It doesn't matter how dry you make them. They still have a soggy... They don't get the super crunch texture that the olive gets. Giwi yearns to lick a salt lamp. True. I do. True. I do. Giwi, what if you put the dank into a microwave? I think it would just cook it. I don't think you could... I think it would just fry the oil in it. I don't think it would be good. What type of olive, though? Personally, I just like a green olive with a red pimento in it. But you could do it with garlic stuffed olives. I wouldn't recommend cheese stuffed olives. Basically any olive, really. Giwi, please don't microwave Rickles. Well, Rickles isn't a pickle, so I wouldn't do that. Does it have to be an olive? Yes! Yes, it has to be an olive! What's the point if it's not an olive? You can also microwave, like, herbs, like, parsley and stuff to create, like, dried parsley that you can, like, crinkle over food, and it's kind of good. I've also microwaved maple syrup until it turns into, like, a caramel kind of substance. Don't touch it while it's still boiling, though. You can burn yourself. Sugar gets really hot. And honey, to make caramelized honey. And that's less good than maple syrup, but... You can just do that. Sometimes I drizzle maple syrup. This is like This is what happens to a bitch when you're raised by an almond mom. But we never had any snacks in the house when I was growing up, so I just put stuff in the microwave until it created a snack. And sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. But if you grease up like a plate, and then you drizzle some maple syrup on it, put it in the microwave until it starts caramelizing and bubbling, take it out, let it dry, but don't touch it while it's hot, and break it off. It's like a hard candy. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Sugar boils at 160 Celsius, so even hotter than boiling water. Yeah, you can get really bad burns from boiling sugar, so don't fuck around with that. Don't touch it until it's cooled down. Be careful. Be careful. Yeah. Yeah. What happens if you microwave a worm? Muds! Seize them. Now. Don't you ever. Don't you ever. I imagine it would get very crispy. You need to be put in prison. Giwi, if it snows... Wait. If it snows, put that microwave maple syrup on the snow, and you'll have a classic Canadian snack. Tire. I've heard about that. I have actually had maple syrup on snow before. I didn't cook it first, so it wasn't like hard caramel maple syrup on snow, but I have put wet maple syrup on snow, and it was pretty good. I know you're not supposed to eat fresh fallen snow because it's disgusting and dirty, and it has acid rain in it and all the dirt from the atmosphere and all the dirt from the ground. But sometimes I get a little hungry. I'm also not in a snowy climate that often, and if it's fresh snowing, sometimes I still take a little bit of the snow and I put it in a bowl, and then I put some juice on it or something, and I eat it with a spoon. It's pretty good, but also dirty and disgusting. I don't recommend it. You're not supposed to do that, but sometimes I do that, though. Hey, I was raised by an almond mom. You have to make do. Never eat yellow snow, unless it's snow that you got when it was white and you put lemonade in it, and then now it's just a slushy. Yum. Yummy. Pretty good. Pretty good. We know about your previous snow and salt adventures. I know. What about a snow cone? Yeah, but you can't just get that outside. Just finished the Yaoi hockey series, Heated Rivalry, and I can't contain feeling. I haven't watched it yet. I need to watch Heated Rivalry. I haven't had a moment with Christmas and like everyone being over here. I haven't had like a moment to like chill and like watch something. I finished, well, that's not true. I did finish, I finished Pluribus. I finished the season of Pluribus, pretty good. And then I watched like The Grinch on Christmas, and then my friend came over today and has started making me watch Code Geass, which I've never seen. He was over at Christmas, and me and Ross and him watched some, and it's okay. It's okay, I guess. But I haven't had time for Yaoi show yet, and I really, really want to watch it. Giwi, do you know what snow cream is? Southern winter snack. We scrape the snow from car hoods and house roofs for it. Oh, that is so vile, dude. Oh, that's so dirty. Car hoods and please, dude, that is actually so foul. That is so gross. Like, not car hoods. Wait. No, it says car hoods. I read it right. You said that. And also house roofs. So here's the thing. I like put out a plate when it's snowing and collect the fresh fallen snow, which I know is still gross, but less gross than like scraping it off of like a dirty surface. I heard Code Geass was very good, but the proportions are strange. Yes and no. I mean, I'm pretty used to the proportions because, like, I grew up as a Clamp fan, and Clamp did all of the character designs, but I do find some of the characters' profile views to be a little like, okay, alright, that's interesting. But I also grew up watching Triple X Holic, which I guess you're not supposed to pronounce the X in it, much like Hunter x Hunter. It's supposed to be, it's just called Holic, I guess, but there's 3 X, it's XXX Holic. Holic was way more egregious in terms of the elongated limb style and like face style that they did in Code Geass. So I'm pretty used to it. And I would say that Yes is pretty mild in comparison. But yeah. I grew up watching Ranma. Oh, I liked Ranma too. I still like Ranma. I like the reboot. But yeah, so I guess it's designed by Clamp, but it wasn't written by Clamp, so it doesn't feel like a Clamp production at all. It just, they look like that. You can see it in the character designs. But yeah. XXX Holic I liked, along with Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle. Yeah, I was talking to my friend about that today when I was watching Code Geass. Anyway, my point is I've been watching other stuff and not Heated Rivalry, but I really want to watch Heated Rivalry. Like, maybe this weekend I'll have time, I hope. But yeah, I read a lot of Tsubasa back in the day, but I didn't really like how it wrapped up, and I didn't really like how it led into Holic that much. Fun fact, I actually did, I think I've talked about this on stream, I'm sure I have. I used Yuko from Holic as a model for how I wanted my mouth rigged, like my smile to look, as one of the inspirations for my model. That's the lady from it, but you can kind of see. I used a reference of her as one of the, like, sort of face proportion refs. You can see it. And the eyes, I mean, I think the eyes were already like that, but they kind of are similar in some ways. Not as elongated at all, but I still really like the style of that manga. I think the anime looked really silly. Hello, you caught my attention at the classic anime references. I totally say the X in both of those series. I won't be changing. Yeah, I won't either. I don't say the X in Hunter x Hunter anymore, but Holic, I don't think anyone will know what you're talking about if you say, oh, do you like Holic the manga? They'll be like, what the fuck is that? Even if they did read XXX Holic or XXX Holic, like, you know? I don't think it reads the same. But yeah. Maybe this weekend, and it's already Sunday. Okay, maybe this... It's Saturday for me! It's Saturday for me, man! No, it's Sunday. Fuck. You're right. It was just Saturday! It was just Saturday for me. I swear. I always end up pronouncing the XXX in Holic anyway. Yeah, same. Same. True and real. True and real. Anyway, I've been enjoying Code Geass. It's definitely, like, interesting. I don't think it's that... I've heard people talk it up a lot. I don't think it's that good in the sense that, like, it's good. It's fun. But it's trying really hard to be cool. And also, Lelouch, is that his name? Lelouch, is pretty unlikable and kind of a dick. But I guess that's the whole point, right? He's kind of a dick. It's not EVA or Eva or Gurren Lagann. No, it's not. But it's definitely fun. I like the part, guys, spoiler for Code Geass, I like the part when he gets his powers where he immediately goes, kill yourselves now! And a bunch of guys go, yes, sir! And they shoot themselves in the head. Like, it's that kind of, like, level of teen. It's like, I'm 14 and this is really edgy. What? Wait, I'm sorry, I spoiled it, dude. Okay, it's also, like, the first 2 episodes, so relax. It's like, I've never watched it. That sounds cool. You know what's funny, Weeby, is I was telling Ross about watching Code Geass, because he missed the first couple episodes and came in and watched some of the later ones. But when we were getting a snack, and I was like, yeah, and the whole premise is he's got this power, and he just, like, gets the power from some chick that dies in front of him, and then he goes... He gets the kill yourself power, and then he just goes, kill yourself now, to, like, an army of soldiers that are about to execute him, and they all turn their own guns on themselves and shoot. And Ross goes, that's awesome! I want to watch it now. Giwi spoiling, shaking my head. I know, I'm sorry for spoiling the 2006 anime. It's 20 years old, guys. Come on. Giwi is spoiling. Guys, it's in like the first or second episode. Relax. Relax. Anyway, I've been watching that, so that's been interesting to finally watch, like, what I think is considered a pretty classic anime. Not enough yaoi for me. It could be more yaoi-ful, if I'm being honest, but there's something there if you're into it, I guess. If you really want to squint and be a Fujo, there's, like, stuff you could ship, I suppose. It's certainly no Heated Rivalry, which I haven't seen yet. But, you know. Who do you think low tier god was quoting? Lelouch? That's crazy. Crazy Code Geass reference. But yeah, it's there's a fair amount of yaoi tension in it. Yeah, I can see it. You know, there's like, he's got like a childhood best friend rival slash opposing team fighter who's like a little goody two shoes, and he's like edgy and an anti-hero, and so I think that there's some yaoi there if we're talking about Code Geass. I haven't finished it yet, guys. I'm like midway through season 1, so I don't know where I can sense it though. I can sense the yaoi senses. You know what I mean? I can feel it. I need yaoi. I can feel it. I can see how it's shippable. Am I that interested? No, not really, but I could see it if you cared to. There's, if you squint, it's there. I think you could find something in that show. The world is becoming more Fujo friendly. Yeah, I am kind of liking how popular classic yaoi and Fujoing has become in the past year. A lot of big VTubers being openly disgusting about it, which I do like. It makes me feel at home. It makes me feel safe, and it also means that there's more content being generated for me that appeals to me. So yippee and wahoo and hooray! Yo, Treslium, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. Thank you, Treslium. Holy moly, a Christmas miracle. The miracle of no ads for 10 more people. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Woohoo! Thank you, Treslium. Very, very much appreciated. Yippee wahoo! Yay! Thank you so much. But yeah. I do like how many Fujo VTubers there are. I liked in the last Gardic phone session was great. There's so many. There's so many. It really became a themed stream. Unintentionally so. But yeah. I think we're up to date on Christmas and everything. I think we're up to date on most of it. Yeah, I started watching Code Geass. It's pretty chill. I'm still watching Heavenly Delusion, which I think is really, really good. If you haven't watched it, I think Heavenly Delusion is actually a really top tier anime that came out not too long ago and hasn't been talked about too much. I've talked about it on stream, but that's another one. I'm in the middle of season 1, and it's really, really, really good. It's really good. Beautifully animated, heavy subjects, mature writing, fun, a little lighthearted at moments, likable characters. Like, I highly, highly recommend it. It's super good. Compelling mystery and action. I recommend it a lot. Rubastank, holy moly! Welcome back for your 125th stream streak! Ouch, almost 2 hours late. Did I miss something? Nah, you're good. We just been yapping. Dude, I've been yapping for 2 hours, bro. That almost never happens. Just kidding, it happens a lot. Just kidding, it happens a lot. What does the Sig Redeem do? I'll give you one guess. I'll have to check it out. It's short, so wait, check which out. Which one? Love Giwi yapping. I do like to have a little chit chat from time to time. Also, I didn't stream over Christmas, so we missed a bunch of stuff, so I was just telling you guys what we got up to. And then of course we have some beautiful images if you want to see from Christmas that I took of Ross and my beautiful, beautiful reindeer Ochi. Here, I'll show you. Wow. Look at this. Look at this beautiful Christmas image that I took of Ross and Ochi. We actually took this on Christmas Eve, so this was before the big rat. But look at this wonderful picture of this reindeer that I found in my house and Robert Ross. Wow. Oh, he's so handsome, and Ross is cool too. Isn't it so cute? Isn't it so cute? Look at them. Ochi's like, Ochi really said. He really said. I want a pet so badly. And who could blame you? Look at this beautiful, beautiful puppy. Yo, Miss Sinclair! Thank you so much for the raid. Hello! Hello. Welcome in, Miss Sinclair. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Dumb Dog Club raid. No, not dumb. The raunchy dog girl herself is off the leash. Grab the dog mace. Dude, that's terrible. I would never mace a dog. Not even a raunchy one. Welcome in, Miss Sinclair. Happy you're off the leash, and I hope you had a really good stream. Welcome in. Speaking of dogs, look at mine. We're looking at mine right now on Christmas. Wow. Look at him. What an angel he is. Welcome in, Miss Sinclair. Thank you for the raid, and I hope your stream was great. Welcome, welcome in. Such a cute dog. Oh my god. Isn't he so cute? That's Ochi. He's literally like the movie Olive the Reindeer. I realized after I posted it that he looks just like Olive. Olive also has like one patch over her eye, right? Look at anime grandma eyes. True. True. Yeah, it was good. We were playing Sunhaven, and I may be addicted. Oh, I've heard really good things about Sunhaven. I like those types of games. I've never played Sunhaven, but it was on my list, and then Fields of Mystery came out, and then I got addicted to that. But I love games like that. I'm glad you're having fun. But yeah, very addictive game style. Very addictive type of game. Okay, now look at this. Now look at this. Here's another beautiful picture of Ochi. I'll have you guys know it was very hard to get him to stand still, and also the reindeer. The reindeer horns are just like a little bit big for his head. They're just like a little bit big for his head. So if he moved or shook his head around at all, they would fall off, and then he would try to chew on it. So I had to like make him stay with a treat. So you can kind of see in his eyes he's looking at a treat that I'm holding in this picture to get him to stand still. And Tina's in the background, as you can see. Some people noted that Tina looks pissed off, but I'll have you guys know that she just is a tortie with a resting bitch face. She's actually very kind and sweet, and a very loving and well-natured cat, but unfortunately she has a death stare like no other. She's got a crazy death stare. She looks pissed, but I promise you she's not. She's chilling. Giwi, I made beef Wellington, and it was raw. I'm sorry, Gordon. Oh my god. Dude, I'm totally here, lol. I'll have you know that we both botched cooking meat on Christmas, and there's nothing wrong with it. It happens, you know? We're not the problem. The problem is the beef Wellington, if you ask me. I'm so sorry. She's staring into his soul. No, Tina's kind. She's kind. She just looks mean. But back before we brought her inside, she used to hang out at our neighbor's house and stare at their dog because she's very dog friendly. And she just would stare at their dog like this, with this look on her face. Like this serial killer look. So they nicknamed her Mike Myers, or Michael Myers, after the killer, not the actor, until we changed her name to Tina. But just so you know, her face has earned her an entire nickname. I'm gonna get some eeps. We'll leave you a tab. Have a good stream. Thank you, Miss Sinclair. Thank you for the raid. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. Sleep well. I love how Ochi sits with his tail between his legs, literally. Yes, he's sitting very politely here. And then right as soon as I took this picture, blam, jumped for the treat. He ascended. He ascended into the air. He flies. Well, he's Santa's reindeer. Of course he flies. Look at him go. Look at him go. He's so cute. There he goes, flying away. Lunged. Yeah. Yep. Also at Christmas dinner, because my mom left the butter on the side of the table because she was like out of it. Ochi ate a bunch of butter and had a sick tummy the next day. So yet another thing that went wrong on Christmas. He's fine now. But he did eat a good amount of butter off of the side of the table, which apparently is a not uncommon thing to happen over the holidays. That happened to my dog before too. Yeah, apparently it happens. Did you already do tier lists? No, I'm gonna do them next. We're gonna do tier lists after this. Butter. I mean, true, butter is delicious. But yeah, he ate a bunch of butter and then he got crazy diarrhea and threw up. But that's in the past now. The next morning he threw up and he had diarrhea. But that's my mom's fault. Yet another thing that went wrong on Christmas. What can you do? What can you do? Yep, Big Rat died and my dog got diarrhea. It was a rough Christmas. Ochi, worth it. Oh, true, for real. He's fine now. Sounds like my kind of Saturday night. Hell yeah, chaotic. You know it. Hey, Giwi, did you play Undertale? And did you play, There Is No Game Wrong Dimension? I haven't played those games, no. Oh, I've played most of Undertale, but I haven't played part 4 yet. Yet. Giwi, next nickname, William. Afton! Dude, true. William Afton would be a great name for a cat. That's Deltarune, Giwi. Oh my god, you're right. I'm stupid. I have a worm in my brain. I have Swiss cheese holes in my brain. I'm sorry. It's true. I have played Undertale. And part of Deltarune. Scared me so much. I'm stupid. I make mistakes. I mix up Deltarune and Undertale all the time. Because it's the same name, guys. It's just they scramble the letters a little bit. I'm just a little dyslexic, that's all. I've been watching your Dispatch VODs because that is like my fave game right now, but I haven't watched a full playthrough yet. Oh, nice! I think I did okay at Dispatch. I really enjoyed it, though. I thought Dispatch was great entertainment. I love Telltale-style games. I thought the animation was really cool. The characters were really fun. I had a great time. I'm excited for them to make more. I know they made a fuckload of money, like way over their threshold to make more, so I know that they will be making more, and that makes me really happy. But I'm glad you're liking the VODs. I hope you've been enjoying them. I liked playing Dispatch a lot. Sonar got me like, blushing. Yeah, I think Sonar is pretty funny. I mean, like, it's just Charlie, but I think that's the charm of it. Sonar, my husband. I went for Invisigirl, but you know, guys, I've actually been seeing a lot of Protagonist and Ryan. No, not Ryan. What's his name? Protagonist and Flambe. I don't know why I said Ryan. Who the fuck is Ryan? Protagonist and Flambe Yaoi on my alt account that shall not be mentioned. I've been seeing a lot of Flambe and main character Yaoi, which I didn't initially consider, which I'm kind of like ashamed of myself. Robert Robinson the third, yes, Robert Robinson. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of Flambe Yaoi, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know why I didn't think about that at all. I was thinking about Phenomenon Yaoi, but I mean, like, I think it's more dramatic that he like cut off his finger and they were like kind of like rivals, you know what I mean? But yeah, anyway, I've been enjoying that. I've been calling him Robert Patterson. True. You achieved Yaoi enlightenment. Sometimes, guys, you don't consider like a pairing until you see art of it, and then you're like, oh, wait a second. They should kiss. It makes so much sense. And you don't get activated until you see the art, so I just didn't really see it while I was playing it, but now that I'm thinking back, I'm like, yeah, I get it. I get that, actually. I will be watching Rivalry. I will be. I'll report back when I do. Dispatch is coming to Switch. Oh, that's awesome. I hope they make so much money, and then they make way more episodes of Dispatch. Way more seasons. Flambe is also canonically gay. Oh, I didn't know that. I really like his karaoke song a lot. The sleeper agent inside me wakes up like, oh, yeah, same. But it really does take a piece of art. For me specifically, I don't, sometimes I do, but sometimes it's like a random piece of art I see on Twitter and I get activated, and then suddenly my mind is infected with more than just a brainworm, and then I think about that, and then now that pairing lives in my brain rent-free. You know what I mean? Sometimes it just works like that for me. I don't know what to say. It's just, and then I start maladaptive daydreaming about it. I start thinking about it in my spare time. But that's only if it's, like, really good. It has to really appeal to my senses for that. Good night, Leilania. Sleep well. Oh, wait, you're not, you're just heading out for a bit. My bad. Art is kind of powerful like that. Art is kind of powerful like that, isn't it? Brainworms can get brainworms? Yeah. Brainworms on brainworms, dude. Robert X Flambe has me feral for real. I mean, I like all of it, honestly. I think that in a perfect world, all of the characters would be romanceable, but I know that's not how, like, how branching narrative... I know that's difficult in a branching narrative, but in a perfect world, they would all be romanceable, because, you know, that would be ideal. It would be ideal. But yeah. Dispatch was pretty good. I think it should have won more at the Game Awards, if I'm being honest. I think it should have won more. I think a bunch of games should have won more. I think Peak should have won more. I think Silent Hill F should have won more. I think Dispatch should have won more stuff. Any Yuri ships you can see in Dispatch? Unfortunately, I just, like, there weren't enough scenes between just, like, there wasn't a lot of tension between just the female characters from my memory. But I'm not against it. Like, Blonde Blazer in Visagirl would be cool if they had more, like, on-screen chemistry, like, more scenes together. Especially, like, I really do like the sunny disposition with, like, the Black Cat type character dichotomy a lot. So I think that there's a lot of, like, potential there. But I just there weren't enough scenes for me to be that interested. You know what I mean? Like, I would enjoy it, I think, if there's more to work with, but they didn't show me a lot, if that makes sense. But I do like the character archetypes together a lot. So I think I would like it. Was it Flambe or Sonar that said they think of Vizzy and Coop together at the same time? Oh my god. I don't remember. I'm not surprised, though, that was a line. In the game, Flambe calls his team up with Prism Perfection. True. Well, they're both extremely sassy. I love that game so much. I'm sorry I can't hear you, but I love that game. What? How do you know what I'm talking about if you can't hear me, Kale? Also, hi, Kale. What's up? I'm so disappointed it was brought to my attention that they used Gen AI in Expedition 33, so I'm upset that they beat Silksong. Yeah, I heard about that after everything, like, recently, and it did bum me out a lot. And also, Divinity. Also, the Divinity scandal, which is all, it's all very, it bums me out a lot. And they're like, no, we just used it in the beginning to, like, visualize stuff. And it's like, that's what concept artists are for, guys. And they're like, no, but it's so hard. Like, it's just, it sucks. It just sucks that that's where we're at. And, like, yeah, they care more about the bottom line than doing the right thing, I guess. I see how a company would get there, but woof. Leilania, thank you so much for giving that tier 1 sub to Kale. So kind and so generous. Thank you, Leilania. They disqualified 33 from the Indie Awards. I think that's fine. They won a lot at the Game Awards, but yeah. I really do think that the artists, like, put their whole pussy in that game, you know what I mean? So I do think that they made up for it. Like, a lot of human art went into that game, and it really was beautiful, but it is super, super disappointing that at the early stages they involved AI at all. It's just a bummer. Like, you know what I mean? I just don't think generative AI belongs in the process at all. But that's where I'm at on it. Yeah, it's super sad. As someone who still enjoys Expedition 33, and I still think that it looks really good, and the music is really good, and clearly the writing is good, and they worked very hard on it. It just sucks to know that somewhere in the early stages, they did that. But I could see how it happened. It still bums me out. Like, I don't hate the game or anything like that. I'm just disappointed. That's all. And the final product, they didn't use AI. No, I know. And, like, again, you can see concept art and stuff that they did that clearly real artists worked on, and they did an amazing job. But, yeah. You know, it's a complicated subject. It's okay to be bummed out and still like the game. But, yeah. I actually, I'm trying to remember. And then I heard that they used it for the Divinity trailer, which again, kind of a bummer. But hopefully they do not do that going forward. And there's a bit of a negative reaction to it, so they're discouraged from doing it later on. Yeah. I'm not mad, just disappointed. Yeah, kind of. That's kind of where I'm at on it. But oh well. I actually didn't look up the Indie Awards at all. What? I gotta see what won. Oh yeah, they gave the award to Blueprints instead, which I think it deserves. I think Blueprints deserved more. You know what? I think No, I'm Not a Human also deserved awards. I put a lot of hours into that game. I think that's good too. But Blueprints was crazy good. Yeah, Blueprints won, but like it was after the fact because they like yoinked the award, didn't they? Didn't they? It was like after the whole thing. It sucks because it's kind of like sucks a little bit of the glory out of it for Blueprints. They got to add solo dev category to the Game Awards. That would be really nice, actually. I think that would be awesome. Didn't they revoke the award? Yeah, didn't they? They gave it to Blueprints instead, I heard. Blueprints deserves nothing because... Wait, hold on. Because I had a day one attempt fail earlier. All because I could not find a battery. I love the game so much, it deserves so much more recognition. No, it's fucked up you didn't find a battery, man. That game sucks. Companies are using AO to figure out where models would be in a scene. And then they remove the AI after all the art and models are done. I see. I think that they admitted to it after... They admitted to the AI in the process after Divinity, from what I heard. Hades 2 also deserves more love. I agree. Hades 2 looks incredible.